Here's how to make your laptop faster. Number 1. Close System Tree Programs. To access these items, click the upward arrow toward the right side of your taskbar. If your computer is off to a slow start, then it's possible you have too many programs starting up at the same time as Windows itself. Items in the system tree often lands at startup and then stay running while you use your computer. If there are any programs you don't need to have running, right-click them and close. Number 2. Stop programs running on startup. Go to search bar, type system configuration. Through this and decide which ones don't need to start automatically. This process is especially beneficial to performance if you can disable some of the high impact ones, but note that some of these programs are vital for Windows to operate. For example, the ones with Microsoft listed as the publisher are probably best left alone. If you are not sure, either leave it or try a Google search to find out more. To disable, simply right click and hit disable. Remember, you are not disabling the program, just the fact that it runs on startup. Number 3. Update Windows drivers and apps. Go to Start and click Settings or the Settings icon. Then go to Windows Updates. You have probably heard that keeping your software up to date is a good idea for security. This is true, and it can help performance too. Windows will automatically send you a notification when an update is available. You just need to make sure you don't keep putting it off. If you think you might have missed an update, you can always check. Go to Start and click Settings or the Settings icon. Then go to Updates and Security, Windows Updates. Aside from your Windows operating system, drivers and apps should be kept up to date too. Again, this is good for both security and performance. If you think you might have missed an update, a quick online search should tell you which version you should be using. Number 4. Delete unnecessary files. Free up space by making a habit of deleting files and folders each week and emptying the recycle bin afterwards. Doing this regularly means it's more likely you will remember exactly what's in the files and folders and won't be so concerned about mistakenly deleting something important. Number 5. Find programs that eat up resources. If you find that your computer is suddenly running significantly slower, chances are there is a particular program to blame. One way to identify the culprit is to go into your task manager. Go to Task Manager, click More Details to find out information about the programs that are currently running on your computer. It should show you the processes by tab by default. You can click its header to sort the list according to which applications are using the most of that particular resource. If you need to close something, try closing the actual application first. If it will not close, come back to the Task Manager screen, right click the application and hit in taskbar. Number 6. Adjust your power option. Go to Control Panel, Hardware and Sound, Power Options. Windows comes with several preset power plans to suit your needs. The default is set to balance, which takes into account performance and energy consumption, but the latter is only really a concern if you're running off battery or trying to keep the electricity bills down. As such, you may want to change your plan. As its name suggests, the high performance plan is a better option if your PC is running slow, although this option uses more energy. It favors performance, so should help speed up your machine. Number 7. Uninstall programs you don't use. To uninstall a program, head over to Control Panel, click Programs, click Programs and Features. We often install hug programs without realizing how much space they are taking up. If you think that might be the case, you can easily uninstall any programs you don't use, even if it's a program you do use now and again. If it's particularly large, it might be worth simply reinstalling each time you need it. Number 8. Turn Windows features on or off. Go to search bar, search turn Windows and features or off. While you are in the programs and features screen, you might want to check to see if there are any Windows components you don't need. Click Turn Windows Features On or Off and you will see a list of these programs. You will want to be careful you don't turn off anything you actually need. So again, a search for anything you are unsure about is a good idea. Number 9. Run a disk cleanup. Go to search bar, type disk cleanup. Windows comes with a built-in tool for cleaning up junk that accumulates over time. To access the disk clean up tool, go to search bar, type disk cleanup. Here, you can select the types of files you want to get rid of and click OK. Then click Clean Up System Files and choose any system files you want to remove. Number 10. Defragment your hard drive. Go to search bar, type this defragmenter. Over time, files on your hard drive become fragmented as your computer now has to check in multiple places for the pieces. It can run more slowly. The term defragment sounds a little dramatic, but it basically means putting those files back together so your system can run more efficiently. In fact, it's something that Windows 10, 8, and 7 do automatically on a set schedule. The default schedule is once per week, but you can go in and manually run it if you suspect there's an issue. Select an HDD drive and click Analyze to see how fragmented it is. A good rule of thumb would be to keep it below 5%. If it's above, you can click Optimize to defragment the disk. If you have an SSD, you will notice Optimize is actually an available option. Clicking it will run the trim command, which will wipe the data that is no longer considered in use. Number 11. Adjust or disable graphics and animations. Go to search bar, type performance information and tools. More recently versions of Windows come with lots of graphics, including animations such as fading, effects, and flyouts. These help make the application appear more sleek and refined and contribute to a better overall user experience. On the other hand, they can also slow down your computer. You can select Adjust for best performance. This will remove all visual effects or option to remove some individually. It's a matter of preference, but feed and shadow features are some you could probably live without. Number 12, disable Cortana. While the Windows 10 digital assistant, Cortana is a handy feature. It uses up a lot of resources and also poses a privacy threat. Cortana used to be easily removed, but in the up-to-date versions, it's a little trickier. Nonetheless, if you are willing to make an edit to your system's registry, it can be done. Number 13. Upgrade your hardware. Add an SSD. While HDDs offer more space for a lower price, adding an SSD can make your computer run much faster. Add more RAM. If you have an older system, it may have too little memory to run modern applications efficiently. What's more, if you use a lot of programs simultaneously, you might not have enough random access memory to carry you through. Installing a new RAM kit could give you the boost you need. A few more tips. Of course, it's not just your operating system slowing things down. Some computer habits and other apps and systems could be contributing to an overall sluggish experience. Here are a few more tips to get you up to speed.